Alternative fuels and propulsion systems are an important focus for the decarbonisation of shipping, but there's a lot that ports can do now to attract customers looking for greener operations. And as Oliver Wright reports, there's the added bonus of putting valuable operational data to work, maximising efficiencies.
Ports are the beating heart of UK trade, and keeping them running like clockwork is no mean feat. Now new software innovations from ION help ports around the country maximise their efficiency and become greener. The port of Montrose on Scotland's east coast was on a mission to become the smartest port around and decided to replace its manual operations with Marlin SmartPort's modular cloud-based solution that manages everything from port calls to back-office administration. The new technology took Montrose's control team just 24 hours to master.
We started using Marlin SmartPort operationally in March 2020, and I remember that very well because it was pretty much the final on-site project before we started working from home because of the COVID pandemic. SmartPort is a cloud-based port management system which allows the whole port call life cycle to be recorded digitally from the moment that the vessel is booked into the port to the moment it departs and all the other actions in between.
With shipping facing greater pressure from businesses expecting just-in-time deliveries and greener operations, Marlin SmartPort's collaborative tools for greater efficiency help ports reduce their management costs and increase performance.
To think that just a couple of years ago we were using a whiteboard on the wall to record all our vessel information, we have come so far, and there is so far yet to go with the system, with new features and developments.
Many ports don't have dedicated IT departments, and most still use manual processes relying on paper and spreadsheets. With its many options, Marlin SmartPort can be fully customised to suit each individual client. Is this kind of just about selling software to your customers, or is it more than that?
Delivering a digital solution is a huge opportunity for delivering optimisation to the operator and to the client. That's really made possible by a clear understanding of their operational needs and requirements. So for us, it's really important that we work closely with CalMac Harbours and Montrose Port Authority and any other client that we are connecting with to understand the daily operations and also their objectives, where they want to make the improvements, and we can target our solutions to that.
And it doesn't stop with digitisation. For CalMac ferries, Marlin SmartPort provides real-time insights in a range of areas, from berth availability to giving port staff access to geofence information to let them investigate problems quickly and accurately.
Ferry operators, vessel operators benefit from Marlin SmartPort by getting an enhanced understanding of their vessel performance and how they are performing relative to their operational plans that they have in place, how their vessels are performing in terms of fuel efficiency, looking at the speeds that they're transiting between different locations.
CalMac not only operate 33 vessels, but 26 harbours too. And here in Oban, its services are a lifeline to the island communities that rely on it day in, day out. It's not just the ferry and port operators that benefit from these new innovations. It goes right down to the end consumer, be that the town's residents benefiting from lower emissions or ferry passengers sailing on time to Mull or Lewis. Marlin SmartPort helps CalMac not only manage their sailings, but manage their harbours, providing a better service for the businesses that rely on them.
It's incredibly useful from various different angles. From a commercial point of view, it allows us to have an oversight of how the network is being used for our different ports and harbours, being used where we've got capacity, and how we can look to fill that from a growth perspective. From an environmental aspect, we can look at the data coming from our vessels, CalMac vessels, and how they might be able to adjust tracks and routes, for example, and how to become more efficient in the future. Previously, CalMac required a lot of manual input, whereas now, having one programme, we can encapsulate all the information together to allow us to review it, break it down into different data pieces. The main advantages of working with ION is the relationship that we've managed to build with them. It's kind of invaluable, really. Having a company based in the UK, they've got an understanding of our operation at CalMac, and that understanding has grown as time's gone on through the developmental piece with ION.
The impact of Marlin SmartPort can be huge, and it's only just beginning. Just rolled out here a few months ago, ION is already helping CalMac meet its customer and community expectations, with more potential for future growth on the horizon.